If you are going to be part of anything, you then have a responsibility to contribute to whatever you belong to, and including your community.
I've heard many of my colleagues and partners that I began working with all talk and singing the praises of the program and singing the praises of Leadership Howard County, of what they do for the community, how it's developed their professional career, and so I was very anxious to be able to see what it's all about.
I wanted to really expand my knowledge of the county and get more involved and start to learn more about what the county had to offer, and to also learn about other people and other organizations within the county.
You know, you have a tendency to get in a little niche sometimes, and you stay comfortable in your niche. And by going through leadership, I thought I would have an opportunity to get a more comprehensive view of what the county is all about, the benefits that it has to offer, and also opportunities to see what is it about the county that makes it so great. And if it's so great, that means that people are really behind the greatness, and what are they doing? And so what could I do to be able to make some kind of a contribution to that aspect as well?
The Essentials program, it's made up of 3 different parts. So you have coaching, which you're matched up with a professional coach in the community. Then you have classroom sessions where you're talking about various leadership skills in each session. And then finally you have a community impact project.
So each class is very unique in terms of their experience going through, because a lot of the class material and the way it's been presented is based off of the personality of the class and the composition of the class. So instead of a class going through, the class truly participates. The graduates, upon completing the program, have a unique experience and are commissioned to go forth and get involved and to take their place. But it's unique from the commissioning of any of the other classes before, the classes that will come. It's unique to that group.
There was a couple things that were very striking that I learned throughout my time in Leadership Howard County. One of them was the situation of the working poor and how there is such a disparity in our community between the haves and the have-nots. And that was really striking, and I have to say that our October session, where we did the simulation Walk a Mile, was just completely eye-opening.
For me, it just reinforced the idea that when we are allowed into someone else's story, that it enables us to not only feel empathy, but more than that, compassion, and making an impact and making a difference.
Our project was for CHAI. They're basically a community service organization helping with counseling for the South Asian population.
I was fortunate enough to work with Hammond High School, so I was working with the faculty and students at Hammond to do research on college enrollment rates.
We worked with HC Drug Free on a marketing campaign to spread the word and engage people to participate in the Drug Take Back Day. There's a wealth of people that are involved in the community, and they want to join in on conversations that lead to change and that lead to connecting people and systems to improve the community.
I think taking your place means getting involved to help do that, and not just sitting back and watching others do it for you.
So take your place to me means, what are you going to do to make sure that Howard County stays the wonderful community that it is? How are you going to take your place to make a contribution, to make an effort to keep it where it is, and even maybe to make it better?